Hi, this is Yi from Web Hosting Break, and today I'm going to show you how to set up WordPress with iPage. Now, there are many ways to go about in setting up a website with iPage. However, the most flexible and possibly the easiest option is using a CMS software like WordPress. Now, WordPress is one of the most popular blog sites as it's easy to use and fast to set up. Usually it can take up to 30 minutes to set up WordPress with a hosting plan. However, with iPage's one-click installer feature, you can have a WordPress blog up and running in the amount of time it takes you to make a cup of coffee. Even if you're a tech illiterate, you'll find the process easy and hassle-free. When you sign up for an iPage hosting plan, you're given instant access to your iPage account with login details, so you can begin setting up your WordPress site right away without having to wait around. Once you receive your username and password, simply log into your iPage hosting VDEC control panel. So to get to this login page, simply go to ipage.com/member. Now, if we just put in username and password, so usually the username and password is given to you via email. And as you can see, it's a very intuitive interface with user-friendly icons, and it's easy to navigate around and find what you're looking for. So to set up WordPress, we will need to go under Website and then search for Simple Scripts. So click on this. Now this will take you to the Simple Scripts page. And as you can see, there are lots of one-click installs available for your website. What we need is to click on WordPress, which is found under Blog here. Okay. Now this page kind of provides you with a brief info about what WordPress is. So you can go visit the official site, view the documentations, have a look at the forums, and also donate to WordPress if you wanted to. Now WordPress, it's free to use, and if you're unfamiliar with it, then I would suggest you to take a look at the official site and also have a read of the documentation as well. And when you're ready to install, simply scroll down and click the install button. It's that easy. So this will take us to kind of like the simple setup for the WordPress site. Okay, so step one, you would ask us which version of WordPress we would like to use. Well, by default, it would pick the most, recent version. However, by going to the drop-down menu, you can actually pick other older versions as well. Now, I wouldn't actually recommend picking the older versions and stick with the newest one that's stable, simply because WordPress, it's constantly adding new features as well, and also for security reasons as well. So I would stick with the most recent and stable one. In this case, it will be version 3.1.3. Now the second one, you would ask us where we would like to put, where we would like to install WordPress. So with the drop-down menu, so if you have other, domains with iPage, then you can click the others. But in this case, we only have ipagetraining.com, ipagetrainingdemo.com. So if we wanted to have the WordPress installed in the root directory, which will be just ipagetrainingdemo.com, then we don't need to put anything in this text box here. However, if we wanted to, let's say, bring up the site, when people type in ipagetrainingdemo.com/blog, then we will need to put blog here. Okay. Again, if your site, you want to direct people straight to the WordPress site, then leave this blank. Now with the advanced options, we just click here to display. You can give your site a name, so my blog or iPage Training Demo. And then now this is an important one as well. What you want to do is create a login detail for the WordPress site. So you just put in username and then password. So make up one that's hard to remember. Obviously not this one. Or you can actually get Simple Script to generate a random administrator username and password for you, which will be emailed to you after the setup. I wouldn't actually recommend this simply because you want something that's kind of a bit maybe easier to remember for you. So in that case, I would not tick this box here. Okay, so just simply untick it. Now the next box, automatically create a new database. We do want to tick this because this will make things much easier and save you a lot of time as well. So what this simply means is that it will create a new database in MySQL. So again, if you're not really comfortable with technology and you don't really know what database is or how to go about it, please do tick this. And I mean, I know a bit about database and I know a bit about setting up websites, and I have done kind of like set up CMS sites before, but I can tell you that I would still click this simply because it saves me a lot of time, and it's, I guess, less hassle as well. So step 3 is just the legal information. So have a read through the GPL version 2 license agreement, and if you agree on that, just simply click this and you're all done. So you might like to double check all the info and then just click complete. Now I'm not going to do this now, but once you click complete, that will take you to, well, that would start automatically installing WordPress onto your site, and it only takes maybe 2 to 3 minutes max, depending on your internet speed. And once that's done, you're taken onto a page that tells you that, you know, WordPress has been successfully installed onto your site, and you also get an email confirmation as well from SimpleScript. So it's that easy. So let me just go back a page. I actually set up iPageTrainingDemo.com using the same process as I just showed you then, and everything took me probably less than 5 minutes to get it up and running. Again, why I like to use this as opposed to setting up a WordPress site individually is that it's easy for me to upgrade it as well. So WordPress, I mean, they probably come up with new versions at least every month, or 1 to 3 months. And if I have a lot of WordPress sites to manage, it's going to take a lot of time for me to go into each individual site and try to upgrade them. Now with this, under my WordPress installs, so if I had more than iPageTrainingDemo.com, so more WordPress sites to manage, it would actually list it here. And under upgrade, so if it's highlighted red, it means that there is an upgrade available for this WordPress version. So let's click into this. And upgrading, it's as easy as installing as well. So as you can see, it automatically detects if you need an upgrade. And in this case, I will need to upgrade from 3.0.2 to 3.1.3. Again, just tick the terms of services and conditions and just click upgrade. And that's all you need to do. So if you're wondering what it actually looks like, the WordPress site, let me just take you to iPageTrainingDemo.com. Let us just bring up this site. So it's loading. It would be the same as any WordPress platform where you can choose the template, and so as you can see, this is the site here. And again, it's not just, well, with WordPress sites, nowadays the themes and templates, it's not just limited to a blog field. It can actually be used as even for, I guess, a business website as well. So let me just take you to the back end so you can see that it's exactly the same as, so if you're familiar with WordPress, it will be, the back end is still the same. So there's nothing different about it, as you can see here. Posts, you can add new posts, you can change the themes as well, and you can add new widgets, etc. So nothing has changed for that. With iPage, it just only made installation much easier. So wrapping up, WordPress platform, in a way, it's very easy. It's probably the easiest way to set up a site and have it running. And with iPage and also SimpleScript, it makes it even easier and quicker to get it up and running without any problems or technical difficulties. So if you wish to share your experience you've had using WordPress with iPage, then let us know by commenting below. If you want to check out more iPage training, I guess, screencast or any other WordPress screencasts, you can actually find it on our site as well. So see you guys next time for more iPage and WordPress tips, and until then, cheers.